Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we have visiting with us Miss Francesca Rodriguez of What It All Beauty Bars. She is the resident fabulous makeup artist here.
Hello. I feel like I'm just still waking up.
The only reason I'm up is because I had a Red Bull.
Huh?
I had a Red Bull.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
So today we are discussing a recent Instagram post of mine about sipping the poison. We've shot this 3 times now, and hopefully
That's exactly why I started laughing, because I'm like, this is like our 4th time repeating. That's so funny, but I'm still excited to do it every single time, so it's cool.
We're gonna get it right this time.
I know.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Exactly. Just speak it into existence.
Yes. So sipping the poison, what that means basically is taking in anything that isn't bringing us positivity into our lives. So that may be, for some of us, it may be people, it may be food, it may be a whole host of things, entertainment. It can be anything that taken in slowly it's basically slowly killing you, slowly killing your positive energy, slowly killing, your
happiness, your vibe.
Right. Yeah, thank you, because I was struggling, even on the Red Bull.
Yeah, like your happiness, your vibe, anything that does not serve you.
Correct. So,
what does that look like for you?
For me, that would be, my 2 big ones are people and food. So I
totally agree with both.
Yeah, I have a huge struggle with food. I have a relationship where I'm happy, sad, angry, feeling any way at all. My go-to is food because it's never changing. It always makes me happy.
Like what's your go-to? Like what's your food that you're just you still have a challenge to get rid of?
Chips is a big one. Like I'm not a sweet person, but like I like salty things. Anything salty, or sometimes pasta and potatoes. Like I have a hard time. But like pasta, I know, right? Pasta, I kind of got out of it, but it's really just the chips that I'm having a problem with. Like I can't keep them in my house because I'll eat the whole bag immediately.
Devoured.
And then the people thing. So for people, I would say I have a hard time telling people no in general. And so it's taken a while for me to be able to say, no, I'm not gonna do things for you, or I'm not gonna allow you in my space, or whatever. Because, we talked about before how there's certain situations where there are people in our lives who may be going through something, and it's just a time period in their life where they're going through something, and of course it's the right thing to do when that's somebody that you care about, to be there for them. But when it's the fact that they're always going through something, and whatever they're going through is never their fault, that's not a healthy relationship. It becomes toxic, because until that person takes ownership of their stuff, they're always going to have issues, and then they're going to want to drag you into those issues. And so it's been a struggle for me to be like, you know what, I have to be able to assess the situation and be like, you know what, this is not a good relationship for me. And so I'm going to remove myself from this situation, because it's not going to change. And that's been very difficult, because I like to fix things. I like to help people. I like to see people healed and come into their own truth and their own goodness and positivity. And to walk away from somebody who's clearly struggling is difficult, but first that person has to want to be saved. They have to want to save themselves, or get out of those situations, or stop bringing in that bad energy into their life. And so there's some people that you can help, and then there's some people that you have to let go of, and that's been a huge struggle for me. So
to differentiate the two, and to be aware of the signs, and definitely like how you feel afterwards. Like, is the person making you feel drained, or if they make you feel, you know, like good, like you feel good. And it's like you had mentioned, like sometimes like people obviously have their phases or their days where they're feeling not like themselves, and that's a different story if they're holding themselves accountable. But but it's like you said, you definitely have to hold yourself accountable and be willing to assist yourself,
right?
Because it's draining trying to take care of somebody else.
Yeah. Have you ever had a conversation with someone or been around someone, and then like when they leave, you have to take a nap?
I feel like I take a nap every day. Every day. But no. Yeah, of course. I feel drained. Like, it's like you said, like I would agree. Mine used to be food. It took me a while to transition from eating food, consuming food that was not good for me, to transitioning to now being a pescatarian. And there's some things where I still haven't got rid of from my lifestyle. I don't want to say diet. I used to say diet, and it's like not really a diet. It's really a lifestyle. Like, you have to be committed to consuming
that adjustment.
Yeah, good food for your body. So this lifestyle, they're like coffee cakes from Starbucks, they're like, you know, bread and cake and stuff like that. I'm still like working on from Starbucks. If I'm at home, I can like do without. I don't care. But
because you don't bring it in.
Exactly. I know. When I go to the grocery store, I try to like minimize like purchasing stuff that I know I will devour. And so yeah, I don't even bring it at home. So I've got that part down, but it did take me a while. Like food, I used to be such an emotional eater. You know, eating just making me feel like, okay, this is what I need to temporarily satisfy me. And yeah, it didn't work out. So got that down, but I can still resonate with what you're saying. And then people, I think, to me personally, that is something I'm still working on till this day. Even though I don't even talk to a lot of people, I laugh a lot and tell jokes because I'm such like a person of solitude. Like, I enjoy being alone, but at the same time, like, it could be like, you know, a few people that you come across or that you currently have in your life, because it could be a family member, and that's something that's out of your control. But you still have to work on your perspective and how you feel and your emotional reaction to that. So some people you can't just really get rid of necessarily. At least for me, I can speak on my own. I can speak for myself, but I will distance myself.
And you set boundaries.
You set healthy boundaries. You distance yourself. You know, so that's solutions that you can take in order, you know, to keep your sanity and mental health at peace. You know, be your own peace. You cannot depend on anyone for your peace. Like, you have to be your own peace. I don't know if you read that on IG or not, but it's something that
I didn't. But like, I definitely agree with that, because I think as a people in general, we tend to look for things outside of ourselves, and I think that's where we mess up. You know, there's nothing outside of you that's going to fix anything about your situation or about you. You have to first fix the things within yourself. First, you have to be able to identify things within yourself, because a lot of times, you know, that's our problem. We like I said, with, you know, when you come in contact with other people, we all do that. We sometimes have pity parties and are like, you know, why is this happening to me? Why is all of this stuff happening to me? Well, you know, if you're continually going through the same situations over and over again, then you have to take ownership and be like, okay, well, what am I doing to attract these people? What am I doing to attract these situations? And then, you know, work within yourself to fix those things. And then once you fix those things within yourself, you know, you're not going to attract the same people. You're not going to attract the same situations, because it was you the whole time. You have to fix you. You have to be able to, you know, fix the things that are going on within us. So we have to stop looking outside of ourselves, because that's really what it is. You know, we find poisons, we find comfort, you know, in those poisons, because we're trying to make ourselves feel better. Ultimately, That's what it is. We want to feel good. So food sometimes makes us feel good. Helping other people sometimes makes us feel good. Entertainment sometimes makes us feel good. But if it's the wrong things that are making us temporarily feel good, then ultimately that's going to be our demise.
Preach. Yes. Yeah, no, totally. Like, and I, till this day, like I said, everything that I speak on, it's literally like either like situations that I'm currently going through or that I have been through. Also, like, these are strategies that I use for myself. So like, I do not want to come off as like I just have it all together and I am just preaching. No, like, I am literally currently going through all of this.
Right.
So, you know, like I said, besides the food, I got that down, but everything else, like, I currently go through. But I think identifying, you know, internally, like, what you look for in other people. Let's say, like, if you don't, for an example, if you are not feeling like you don't like solitude, you don't enjoy solitude, that means you're going to look for love in all the wrong places.
Right.
So, you know, it's identifying first, what are you looking for other people and are looking for in other people, and then realizing, okay, like, do I give myself that first? And if so, okay, you know, proceed on to, you know, doing what you're doing.
Right.
But it's like you said, you have to first identify, you know, what that looks like, and then figure out what are those solutions for yourself and, you know, for your lifestyle.
Right.
And implement that as much as you can. And at first, like, it's such a like challenge. I don't like to use the word struggle, but it is a challenge. But it's just about being consistent and just being aware of being consistent every day.
Right.
Or, you know, every other day. Just one day you're gonna get there. Just know that. So yeah,
because that's what life is. It's a learning experience. Like, if you're not learning every day, then, you know, you're
consistently
not
evolving.
Right.
So yeah, definitely.
I hate stagnancy. I hate to be like stay in one place in anything, you know, in any area of life. We should always be, like you said, evolving. We should always be learning something new about our surroundings, about ourselves. And those things help to better us. I think, you know, that's kind of why we're here, to learn our way and to help each other, you know, learn the way, learn the way to goodness and positivity and ultimate happiness. We all want to be happy.
Definitely. And be happy with yourself first. Like, that's my advice, because like I said, till this day, I'm learning this, but you have to be like complete and happy with yourself first. And that's a constant, like, daily thing to work on, tasks to work on. But, you know, develop your relationship with yourself first, so therefore you can be the best version of yourself to everyone else.
Right. I love that. I love it. So, all of you guys out there, our advice to you is to, like Francesca said, look for happiness within yourself. Identify negatives in your life that you are slowly sipping, thinking that, oh, if I take in a little bit here and a little bit there, it's not going to hurt me. It's definitely going to hurt you in the long run. Stop sipping on that poison.
I would know.
Yeah, me too.
I would know. I didn't get a coffee cake this morning, though. Like, I know you see a Starbucks cup and I was sipping it in this video, but I did not get a coffee cake. I had to discipline myself, and it's exactly what I did today. And then I showed up way earlier than I normally do. Like, I had to make sure today was the day that I literally am being consistent. I don't like to use the word trying anymore.
Either you're doing it or you're not.
Exactly. So that word, I just want to remove it from my vocabulary. But yeah, like, today was the day. I was like, I'm doing something new. So I got here early with my makeup on. I did not get Starbucks, like, the cake. So yeah, it's just a good day to have a good day. And you know, it just starts with small changes like that. And love yourself. That is my advice to you. Love yourself as much as you can. Be selfish with your energy.
Yeah.
Be very selfish with yourself.
And don't be hard on yourself, because, you know, we all say we're gonna set goals, and we try to, and, you know, if you fall off, don't be hard on yourself. Like, you have the next minute to make it up, you know? You still have time.
Yeah. It just reminded me, I haven't even done my vision board for 2019. But it's never too late.
It's not.
Like I'm still gonna do it.
It's not.
But that's an example. That's an example.
Right.
That's one thing.
That's it. We can work on that together because I haven't done one either.
Yeah. And I do one every year. Well, no, the past I think 3 years. But I haven't done one this year, and I usually have it done like before New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to have taken this long is ridiculous. No excuses.
Okay, it's gonna get done.
See, there we go. There we go. Just keep telling myself that. But yes, this is this is just the beginning of like the topic, like just touching like I think all bases and surface.
Right.
Like just touching the surface of the topic. We definitely plan on doing more videos and on specific topics and try to answer any questions that you guys have.
So be sure to leave them in the comments, okay? That's what we're here for, to use the wisdom of our mistakes for your benefit.
Right, definitely. So like and subscribe to her channel. I'm definitely excited to be doing more videos like this.
Yeah.
It's things that I've been wanting to speak on, and
now you're here.
And now I'm here.
And then Francesca's channel is coming soon, so you will be able to get all of your beautiful makeup tips
It's
from
happening
her.
this year.
I'm so excited. This year, this month, girl.
Like tomorrow.
Right now.
Okay, I'm done talking.
All right, so thank you again, Francesca, for joining us today.
Of course.
We are so happy to have you always. So we will say goodbye to you. Thank you for watching. Y'all have an amazing week, day, and we will see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.